palliatives that is being practiced in other parts of the country, where the government is sending money directly to its citizen risk account. I think the problem of Nigeria is those that have political powers do not have political ideas, and those that have political ideas do not have political powers. COVID-19, please leave us the poor. Gift Ayang from Eche. And this here says, please, we have enough testing. Please, have we had enough testing in River State to ensure that we don't have more COVID-19 cases any longer before allowing movement? All right.
No, Annie, but Annie, the question here is, when we make some of these arguments, let's be realistic.
Objective.
Mention one country in the world that has sufficient testing capability for its citizens. Now, Annie, it won't make sense if we say everybody inside River State come for testing.
It's not possible. No.
You need to exhibit symptoms before we can test you. Otherwise, we'll be wasting resources to keep other people who may be down alive. We don't have sufficient money.
But we need to keep getting more tests.
No, Annie, we need to keep getting more tests.
For tests. You keep getting more and more of that. You can't equate us to the fact that other countries were just 31 million and 65 million, and you're looking at 201 million. We're looking at the ratio, because even with the ratio, we're not doing as well as those other countries. Look at Ghana. Ghana has tested about 45 million. Or 31. No, the number of people they've tested so far, about 45,000 people. 45,000. And we're just at less than 6,000.
As at the time we had COVID-19 outbreak in Nigeria, how many of those molecular laboratories did we have in Nigeria? Now, we should be going back. Hold on, Annie. We should be going back to say this is where we should have been 10 years ago, 20 years ago. What happened to all of the money we spent on health? Because as it is today,
we need rapid reaction.
When you need rapid,
we are still dragging.
But some of those laboratories are not things you go to my one market and buy. Those
that have the paper there from
hold on. No. Yeah, I understand saying that what has been in existence before. Since it was not in existence before, and we know that this is necessary, how quick are we in ensuring that we have those things now?
Should it be the responsibility of only the federal government? And from Ekiti State, why is my state governor not talking about having a laboratory in every local government in my state?
All right.
Let's not have concentration on the federal government.
Sit at home is not the solution. Let the federal government partner with state governments, down to local governments, down to each community, to each ward, with testing kits to fish out, and that's the only way to curb COVID-19. Tony Johnsley from Port Harcourt. And this COVID-19 has exposed our leaders that they are not in touch with the people. Hunger would die a worse death. The palliative measures or procedures is fraudulent. Government should use NEPA, Population Commission, CDC, BVN to share relatives. Can a family eat one sachet of Indomie? Easy. Ease the lockdown for allowing people out every 2 days. This is from Frank. Good morning, Nanny and everyone in the studio. The government of APC that could not finish distributing 7.5 million voters cards in years, that has shared 100 billion naira to 2.5 million Nigerians in less than 72 hours. They never said less than 72 hours. I don't know where you got that from, Mrs. Rex from Rupoku. And the Nigerian government under Buhari have clearly shown their level of shiftless in times of fighting COVID-19, and his speech lacks momentums.
Maybe when would they make come? I
don't know.
So he can interpret.
What's momentum? What's momentum? Still looking for in the
momentum is a 12. It's very simple. What's momentum? Something that shifts.
That's what I'm saying. He said he lacks momentum. So what is he saying?
Maybe it's meant to be a graduated improvement in what he's saying.
Is it not English language?
He doesn't know what to say.
No, the momentum doesn't work there. Good morning, Annie, and everyone in the studio. This here says, Annie, if the federal government is genuine, wants to be transparent on the sharing, they should use BVN, credit every account less than 100,000 naira. They're the poor ones from the poor families. Then they can go to the deserts and thick forests to capture the remaining poor families. But they won't. I know them very well. Uche Nwachuku, you send that from Mboba. This is the last text I can take. We've got to wrap up. And Annie, good morning. My name is Mr. Okudiri from Port Harcourt. The palliatives will be shared between committees and their families and their friends. Unfortunately, that's a lot of what we see now. All right, real quick, I'll just give you like 30 seconds. What did you mean? I'm 30 seconds and I'm looking at my time.
Yeah, I think there must be sincerity in most of government actions in sharing this palliative. What we are seeing is that we are shouting, for those of us that are part of civil society group, we are shouting that it should be an egalitarian thing. As we speak now, people are suffering in River State, and that is why some of us that are questioning who are those that are vulnerable. Let me give kudos to very papa for that individual, that kind of philanthropic actions, and that is why we are saying that people, Nigerians that are
30 seconds up.
You know,
thank you so much.
Come out and
Esquire, spokesperson appraisal for good governance in Nigeria, and a member civil liberty organization in River State. Chief Lofty Okere, I give you 30 seconds. I'll give Chief Lofty 32.
I want to call on the federal government to change their ways, because we cannot continue the way we are doing it and expect a better result. We should change our ways of seeing how to reach out to the most vulnerable people in the country, so that at the end of the day, they will beat their chest and say, yes, they've been able to offer good governance to the people.
All right,
then in Rivers State, I also call on the state governor to also review this lockdown that is already in place, so that in the midst of this lockdown, we will not come out to spoil what I've already achieved.
Chief Lofty Okere, thank you so much, social political analyst and community leader. Thank you, Olalekan Ige.
Well, I think COVID-19 has exposed the underbelly. Why I agree to all the palliatives. I think it has also shown that, look, we need to quickly move forward. And like I say, as of today, how many state governors in Nigeria are working hard to have a molecular laboratory in their state? How many? We just keep shouting about federal government. So it's a wake-up call for all state governments in Nigeria to have at least 3 molecular laboratories in each of the senatorial districts, so that we can begin to have mass testing of people.
Olalekan, editor and independent monitor, thank you so much for coming on the show. Emmanuel Indukwe.
Well, the areas mentioned, President, a 14-day lockdown is necessary. However, let them define with critical precision the number and the system of sharing these palliatives, and increase the number.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Indukwe. This is where we wrap up. Thank you so much for being with us all throughout the show. We'll do this again tomorrow. Do join us. We have the world news next. Stay on the dial.
Nigeria or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
Good afternoon. This is the world news at noon on your premium talk radio. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. I am Kala Dakarubatvo. Now, remember to wash your hands regularly with soap on the running water. Always have with you at all times alcohol-based hand sanitizers, and do observe social distancing. If you can, please stay at home. Now, the headlines. A Nigerian Air Force fighter jet reportedly fires bomb, killing about 17 persons in Borno village. PDP describes President Muhammadu Buhari's nationwide broadcast as disappointing. River State Correctional Service list over 60 prisoners for release based on presidential pattern. On the foreign scene, Austria begins lifting of lockdown measures. Now, the news in detail. Stay tuned.